Hello and welcome back to Bean Dreams, where I talk about the dream that I had the night before. Well, this kind of is a dream, kind of isn't a dream. Waking up process. We'll say it that way. Anyhow, so I'm sleeping, just chilling, doing my thing as I do. Sleeping like a vampire, like someone in a coffin, just staring at the wall, or not at the wall, the ceiling, just facing the ceiling, literally looking like a dead body, just chilling, just sleeping. And all of a sudden, it sounds like it's coming from like far away. I just hear like, "Did you take your meds?" And then it just keeps getting louder and louder and louder. So it's like, "Did you take your meds? Did you take your meds? Did you take your meds? Did you take your meds?" And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then all of a sudden, I start seeing this figure, and then I realize it's my dad talking to me. And I'm trying to figure out a way to describe how it felt. It felt like almost like I was me personally was camping almost in the back of my head, just chilling, as the rest of me is actually just sleeping and unconscious. And it was like I got up and it was like, oh shoot, someone's trying to talk to me. So I what it felt like is it felt like it was layers of consciousness almost, but instead of layers of consciousness, it was layers of actually me filling up my body. I don't know how to explain it other than that. It felt like I was pushed back in my body almost, I think just because I've been having such bad anxiety lately, it's just my body was just you need to shut down. You need to actually rest. So you're gonna personality, everything is gonna just go away. You're just gonna go in a corner and you're just gonna be stuffed in a corner. And then when my dad was trying to wake me up just to make sure I had took my nighttime meds, it was I just kept hearing his voice echo and echo and echo, but it was louder and louder and louder. And I remember I think he had only asked me actually twice. And so the second time he asked me, it started ringing in my head. So I was fully conscious at this point, but I was trying to snap back into reality, trying to figure out what the heck is actually happening, other than, okay, I'm not seeing this figure anymore. I know my dad's in the room and I know I'm laying on the couch and, but other than that, I don't know much. And so I'm laying there and I hear him say again, "Hey, did you take your meds?" And it's ringing from, I don't know if you've ever heard, what's the song? Why can't I think of it? I think it's by Aerosmith, where it's the thing, and people are always oh, I feel my eyes are moving, when they're not, because it plays in one ear and then it plays in the other ear. It was almost like that, but it was different parts of my head, so it felt like my left side of my head, then the right side of my head, and then left and right, and then or middle and right, or and I was what in the world? And I remember actually grabbing my head and being oh, you have a bad headache and you're oh man, and you're trying to put some pressure on your head so it goes away. And my dad was are you okay? I'm sorry I woke you up. I just wanted to make sure you took your meds and you're all good to go to bed and everything. And I was yeah, I'm good. I'm just trying to wake up. Sorry, just a little out of it. But it was just such a strange experience of just feeling I was in the just back corner of my body and then just coming to life.